What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I wanted to go over the updates that My Hero Academia, The Strongest Hero, rolled out this morning and just kind of give my initial impressions on these changes, whether I think they're good or whether I think they're kind of lackluster. So starting out, the first couple changes that we see are all stamina based. So the first thing they did was increase the amount of friends you can request stamina from. They increased that amount from 5 friends to 10 friends, which is a nice change on the surface, but we'll get into it a little bit more as I kind of dive into that portion later. The next change we see is that they increased as well. They doubled the amount of stamina that you get from Hero Supply, which you're able to access 3 times per day. So that amount went from 25 energy to 50 energy that you're able to get 3 times a day. So that's a total of 150 energy that you can actually get for free. But they also doubled the amount of hero coins it's going to cost you if you miss those windows. So if you miss those windows, you were still able to get that stamina. It used to only cost you 10 hero coins. It's now going to cost you 20. And then they also doubled the amount of stamina that you're able to get from your dorm. They increased that from 25 to 50 energy as well. And lastly, we get to the added hero coins, where they basically added 10 hero coins to the first milestone of the daily targets, as well as 20 hero coins to the third milestone in the daily targets. So that's a total of an additional 30 hero coins that you're able to get, plus the 50 hero coins that are available if you reach the 5th milestone as well, which again, those milestones are super easy to hit. So that's essentially 80 hero coins per day that you're able to access just by playing the game. So that's a decent change to the game, because again, 80 hero coins per day times 7 days a week, you're basically getting around 560 hero coins per week, which is not a bad amount. Again, it's not as much as you get from Super Co-op, but still 560 free hero coins per week is nothing to sneeze at. What you're seeing on the screen right here is the compensation that we got. So the initial compensation we got, I can't tell which is which, but we initially got 200 hero coins, as well as 50 stamina, and then 50,000 Zenny. I think that might have just been for maintenance in general. And then here's the bonus that we were getting for, I guess, just being great supporters of the game. So we get some stamina candy, which is nice because this stuff isn't easy to find in game. And then they gave everybody a full copy of Sue. And not gonna lie, like, I felt a little salty because I really needed that Sue last week when I was trying to get Aizawa. So not sure if that would have put me over to get him, but felt a little salty that they gave it to us then. So overall, the way I'm feeling about these changes, not gonna lie to you guys, I am a little underwhelmed. And more so on the stamina side, because I think they could have beefed these changes up a little bit. I don't think it needed to be ridiculous, but you know, I think they kind of like halfway stepped with some of these changes. For example, with the friends section, they doubled how many friends you can access, but they didn't double like the amount of stamina you can get from those friends, which would have probably been an even nicer change, because again, that would have put us up to 100 energy just from accessing our friends per day, which would have been a nice addition just to have in the game. But just like with friends, I also feel like they kind of halfway stepped with the dorm stamina, because again, they doubled the amount that you get, which is really beneficial as well, because again, 25 energy, like I talked about in my video a couple weeks ago, isn't that helpful either. 50 is much more beneficial. However, you're still only able to access it once per day. I would have loved to have seen this been accessible twice per day at least. I think that would have really excited the community and made us feel like, you know, our concerns were really being addressed. But however, they decided to just double the amount of stamina that you get from that one source. And one change that I'm not very happy with that they made is the change that they made in Hero Supply. Now, I like the fact that they doubled the amount of stamina that you're able to get from this, but I hate the fact that they added an additional 10 hero coin penalty when you miss these time slots. And the reason I don't like it is because I've definitely missed usually like the last one. I usually am in bed by this point in time, and I'm usually like getting this last hero supply, usually like when I wake up in the morning or if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm able to claim it. So the fact that I'm now going to have to pay an additional 10 hero coins to possibly get that one, or just stay up later so I'm making sure that I'm getting it, is a little irritating. I would have preferred them just to have kept it at 10 hero coins, but you know, that's not what they decided to do in this case. So overall, I'm not very happy with the stamina changes, but I'm also going to accept them. Like, I'm not going to sit here and whine and complain that they're not everything I expected them to be. They did make changes. They are giving us more stamina per day, and that's at least a win. You know, it does get us closer to that thing that I wanted, which is like, hey, it should be easier to refill up to that 160 mark, which it now will be. It'll be much easier to get, not the full 160, I think with all of these additional stamina changes, it's an additional 150 per day. So it's easier to get back to a full bar of stamina per day, but it's just not the abundance of stamina that I think a lot of people were hoping for, which is fine. Now, moving on to the hero coins, this change I actually do like. I like the subtle bump up in hero coins per day. It's only an additional 30, but again, like I just did the math at the beginning of this video, that's an additional 560 hero coins per week. And if you're good at managing your hero coins, which is something that I'm going to be doing a lot better of, that can take you a pretty long ways. Again, 560, you know, over the course of 4 weeks per month, you're looking at roughly 2,240 hero coins per month. And if you're able to be, again, just really diligent with your hero coins and not splurge them in unnecessary areas, that can pretty much stack up really quickly, especially when you take into consideration it doesn't look like this game is going to be rolling out new banners full of characters that often. I mean, so far we've gotten the All Might banner, which was like a must summon, and then they've been like doing these single banners for some of the S tier heroes. But again, like, you can kind of skip those and just keep racking up hero tickets or keep racking up your hero coins and simply going to the basic hero tickets to summon for those same S tier heroes in that area. Not to mention, you still have Super Co-op, which is a pretty good resource to use to get daily hero coins and to get a large portion of them if you're able to, again, get into some of the higher tiers and able to, you know, keep pretty good streaks together. As you're able to see here, I was able to do a couple runs. I think I won 3 out of the 5 attempts that I had, and I was still able to get over 400 hero coins just for today. So you're looking at 560 per week, plus whatever you're able to generate from Super Co-op per day. You should be able to kind of bank those hero coins up if you're free to play. And again, as long as you're not spending them on unnecessary things. So that just requires you to be a little bit smarter when you're doing things like Super Co-op or spending stamina or spending hero coins to buy more stamina. As long as you're smart in doing that and realizing how much you should spend and how much you shouldn't, you should be able to really manage your hero coins and stack those up at a really good rate and a really good pace. Not to mention, again, there's still ways to get hero coins from Arena when seasons end. It's not a lot, but you're still able to get stuff from there. And, you know, the hero coins that are peppered in various areas in the game as well. So overall, when I look at these changes, yes, they are a bit underwhelming, specifically on the stamina side. Like I said, I feel like they didn't go the full mile with the stamina. But hero coins, after looking at them and really taking inventory and adding up like how much hero coins you're able to get from dailies as well as from Super Co-op, which is another daily thing, it really just comes down to us as players really managing our resources a little bit better. So if you run out of stamina, being okay with like, hey, putting the game down for those few hours, playing another game, doing something else with your day, and allowing your stamina to refill so that you're not just blowing through your hero coins. And that will allow you to stack those hero coins up a little bit better. And trust me, like you guys, like, I wish there was more stamina. I wish there was like an infinite stamina thing where I could play as much as I wanted to. But I do think the developers are doing something that's kind of a favor to the players, where it's like, hey, you guys kind of need to be able to unplug every once in a while and be able to enjoy other parts of our day or still be able to enjoy other games. I know there are other games that I enjoy playing, so having this break of stamina really does make it easier for me to play those other games without feeling like I'm being stretched too thin. So, like I said, overall, yes, these rewards are a little underwhelming. But I think as the game progresses, maybe we see more changes come out. Maybe we just all kind of adjust to these changes and we just eventually end up accepting them for what they are. But I will understand when people still have gripes about the stamina system. The hero coins thing, I think, is really becoming more of a player issue in how much you're actually spending in various areas and how tight you're being with your hero coins. If you're able to buckle down, if you're able to do a better job of saving, as a free-to-play player, you will have enough hero coins to do summons and to do pretty big summons if you want to stack up tons and tons of hero coins. So with all that said, those are pretty much my thoughts on these latest changes. Am I completely happy? No. But am I willing to accept these changes and continue to play this game and still enjoy this game? Yes. So with all that said, what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys like the changes, if you hate the changes, if you think the developers are not really listening. I really want to know what you guys are thinking at this time. Also, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.